Hey everyone. Hello, hello. Um okay, so it's weird to be streaming. Can everyone let me know if you can hear if you can hear my fan, if it's quite annoying, because if it is, I'll turn it off. Okay, I just listened to see if you could hear it. It's not too bad. Can you guys hear music as well or not? Hey everyone. You had headphones in and can't hear it? Can you guys put a one in the chat if you can hear me and a two in the chat if you can't? You can't hear the fan. Thank you so much, GK, for being my first member of the channel. I truly, 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 truly appreciate it. I haven't been able to sort of do anything um, with memberships because um, life has been a little crazy. So hey Lindsay, hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. Let's see who we've got in. We have April came in first, Anne Marie, GK, Janice, Emily, Lady Pegasus, Jack's mum, Jay Suarez, Ray D. If I missed anyone, Peggy Sue, Alan Stamp, EDM Summer, Nanny D, Stacey Marie, Lindsay Hall. Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. I hope I haven't forgotten someone. So, Samantha Jane, thank you. Welcome to, oh my gosh, the fourth tier of Respectful Stalker. Amazing. So, a couple of weeks ago, I was given memberships for my channel, which means that basically it's basically like Patreon. So you pay a certain amount each month, and then um, you get certain benefits. So let me go and have a little look. I tried to make them as affordable as possible. I don't expect anyone to join. There's just a few little perks that you can get with it. So let me go to my own channel and read them. Hey Pookie T, how are you? How is everyone? So for the Respectful Stalker Tier 1, you can get loyalty badges, behind the scenes videos, and photo and status updates. So I'll be posting every day videos of the buns, info. Oh, I've only been on Top Chat, so I probably missed. Hey Mercedes girl, let me do that. Hey Francesca. Hey Samantha Jane. I think I've got everyone. I've said hello to everyone. Stacey Marie. So the Respectful Stalker tier is really basic, and that I'll be posting every day. I'm also fostering bunnies, so you'll see photos of the new bunnies as well. Respectful Stalker tier 2, you get all of those things you get in the first tier. The only difference is you also get shout outs in videos. Respectful Talker tier 3, we will do member only live streams, so that those people that have that tier can join. And then the fourth tier is everything included, and then you also get an all things true crime hand stamped keyring that I make. So Samantha, you have to give me an email so that I'll see if oh no, Streamlabs is working. Samantha, give me an email so I can make you one and send you one. I know, Mercedes girl, it's been a long, long time. So I wanted to, before we get into opening our first letter, which I'm so excited about, I want to give a quick rundown of what's happened to me, because a lot has happened. So everything turned to crap after Bella died. My entire life just blew up, unfortunately. Obviously coronavirus happened, and that's been crazy for everyone. It hasn't changed too much for me because I was always home, but it still, you know, affects everyone. I have had problems with my roof. My roof is being completely replaced. Hey, faithful one, next week. A very, very, very expensive job. And because of that, one of my walls in my room needs to be knocked down. There is now black mold. So my health has been really, really, really bad, to be perfectly honest with you. Sticking with the house, for the first time ever, I have mice and not pets. So I've been dealing with that. I don't personally like to use anything other than humane traps. So I've been catching them and releasing them. It's been going on for a couple of weeks and it's starting to stress me out a lot. I think we've worked out where they're coming in from. We think that they actually had a family. We caught 2 adults, but the rest have been babies. So we think that I'm going to do a whole vlog on this on my second channel. So I've been dealing with mice as well. I had a foster bunny that I just uploaded this morning, a video on my foster. So you can go over to my second channel, Beautifully Broken Bridget, and see the foster that I had. That was amazing. So I am now a foster mum of bunnies, and I have another one arriving in 2 days. So I'll be documenting that as well. So that's been really full on because I've had to set up and deal with all of that. But I've also then, my poor bunnies were very out of sorts with it. So I've had to sort of focus on that because they started fighting or chasing each other, and it was a nightmare. The other thing is that I broke my toe. So the day that my foster bunny was going to his forever home, I managed to break my toe on the playpen. I think I jammed it within the bars of the playpen and it snapped. It's actually a break all down my bone, in the middle of my bone. So I was in a lot of pain, obviously. I was in a moon boot for a couple of days and then I just decided I couldn't do that anymore. It's on my bad foot. I know this sounds so negative. I'm sorry, guys. It was on my bad foot, so it's been challenging. So all of this has been happening, and then the thing that affects the channel most is that the microphone broke. So I originally got a microphone in July. Hey, Judy Run over on D Live. I originally got a microphone over in July. In August, it broke. I had a replacement. Then in about the beginning of April, the replacement broke. Hey, Harry Winston. Then on when I got the replacement of the replacement, that broke within like a week or so. So then I decided to, instead of sticking with the Yeti, the Blue Yeti, I thought I'll upgrade. I'll treat myself and I'll spend a couple of extra dollars and get a better one. And Judy Run knows all about this because he couldn't believe that this actually happened. So I get my microphone and I plug it in, and within 10 minutes, it is not an over exaggeration, within 10 minutes, I hear a click. Hey, Jazzy J, how are you? I hear a click, and the replacement, the brand new $300 microphone, broke. So I sent it back, and it's taken all this time because the mail is so incredibly slow. I've been waiting for things from March. So I can tell you that as of half an hour ago, I was just approved that the brand new microphone was a dud, and I will have a new microphone coming within the next week. So you'll just have to deal with crappy audio until then. Mercedes Girl, can I let everyone know who you are, or would you like to remain anonymous? Oh gosh, rats, no thanks. it's really hard because these mice are so cute. They are so cute and so little, but no, I'm not happy with having mice in the house at all. I keep sort of hinting that I would love another cat. Let's get a cat, and then I won't have to deal with mice. So this is why I've been away. With all of that going on in such a short amount of time, my health being bad, really bad, and it's just I wasn't in the right mindset. There's also a couple of things as well. Hey Connie, I hope I've said hello to everyone. Have a yell at me if I haven't. Apart from all of that, I want to make a little change to my channel. So we're going to be doing these letters because I think that this is fascinating. And after you see who we, hey Joshua, after you see who we've gotten a response to, you guys aren't going to believe it. I was shocked. I'd forgotten that we'd wrote to this person, and then when I Googled them again, I was shocked. So Mercedes Girl is Renee. So she's changed her screen name, so everyone knows Mercedes Girl. It's Renee. So, oh, thank you, Judy Ron. I'm excited to get back into this. I've missed this so much. But the little change I want to make to my channel is we're going to still do lives, but I really want to dive into cases and create those videos that I love to make. I have one that I just need to record. It was Easter morning, and it was a stressful night because I'd been awake all night because I had a mouse in my room and I was trying to find it. And then I went to record the video and my microphone broke. But I have that video ready to go. I just need to record the audio, and I want to do it with quality audio because it's a case that really, really, really means something to me. And then I have another one I'm working on, and then I want to do an American case. So if you have suggestions of a case that I can cover in a video, my video formats, I prefer to have cases that are closed or have some sort of ending. That works better for the videos. The other thing is I don't want to cover cases that everyone else is covering. Everyone else covers, there's a trend that I saw that everyone gets live and they all cover the same case and they get into the minutiae of the case, and I don't want to do that. I want to cover different cases all over the world. So that's sort of where I'm looking at. Thank you, Joshua H. Oh, thank you everyone for joining. I truly appreciate it. And if you can't, don't worry about it. It's not going to change anything if you aren't a member. I have Jazzy J. I have humane traps, so I'm going to do a video on it because you put peanut butter in them and then you catch the mice. I had one mouse that you have to look in it to see if there's a mouse in there, and did it once, and I had a mouse launch out at me and jump on me. It was actually really funny. I was quite traumatized from it, but it was really funny. So now every time I open them, I'm paranoid. So yeah, that's what's been going on. So I'm back. I'm sure that you can handle the audio for now. You're watching, Judy Ron, you are really now a respectful stalker watching me on YouTube and D Live. Okay, so let's look at this letter. I'll put a timestamp for anyone who's watching the replay so you can skip all of that stuff. I have a little Gannon Stout update as well. I don't know whether I put it in here or not. No worries, Joshua, thank you. Maybe I'll do a separate little video on that because someone pointed something out to me a couple of weeks ago and I didn't follow through on doing a video on it. So I'll do that. Let's look at this letter, okay? This letter. We've written to, hey Linda K listening, we've written to quite a lot of prison inmates. Now, the thing I want to say about this though is that I don't condone anyone's actions, and this is not for us to glorify these people. I have a purpose. We have a purpose for this. Oh, thank you, Judy Ron. I do have a purpose for this. And the purpose is to see if we can work out why these things happened. And for some people, it's just going to be, it's because they're plain evil. But I feel like we could actually do something with this. This person that has replied has never actually publicly stated their guilt. Oh, don't say that, Judy Ron. You're going to make me cry. Welcome home. Oh, I'm so glad to be on, guys. But so this person's never publicly stated their guilt. So, and they are very interested in writing to us and responding to us. Hey, misdemeanor. So if we could eventually work up to that, I feel like that would actually make a difference. But my heart is with the victims, and this is not meant to be glorifying these people. It's just more of a fascination with the psychology. So let's get into it. The first letter, I went to the letterbox yesterday. Hey, little Miss Goth. Yeah, some of the mice are so small though that you can't. Hey, Tori. Oh, okay. So first letter, it'll come up on your screen soon. It's the envelope. So I went to my PO box, and it's a letter from. It said Lisa, and then it was covered, and I was like, I don't know who Lisa is. Does anyone remember us writing to a Lisa? Let me know in the chat if you know which Lisa this is. It's a woman. It's a female. It's actually a female on death row. It's the only female on federal death row. And the person that it is Lisa Montgomery. That's on the left of your screen when it comes up. She killed Bobby Joe Stinnett by strangulation. Hey, Gail. Cut out Bobby Joe's unborn baby. Hey, Julia. From her womb and kidnapped the baby. And this happened in 2004. Now the baby was rescued and safe, and is currently, I think, 15 years old, I think Emily told me. But this is the woman that wrote back to me. Jace, whereas I see you, honey. So she strangled this poor woman, and sadly she passed. She was found guilty and sentenced to death on April 4th, 2008. And she wrote back to us. So I'm pretty sure everyone's going to want to know what she wrote. And she's very keen on us continuing to write. So let's dive into it. So let me read the letter. So I read the letter first because I thought it would probably be a bad idea to read it live in case there was anything. I don't want to sort of, I just think it's safer for me to do that. So let's pull up the first letter. She has beautiful penmanship, as one of my friends told me that I showed. So I'm going to zoom the letter so you can read it with me. Hey, White Feather. Hey, Nanny Love. I don't like the new update they have on the phone for YouTube on mobile devices because you can't click on people's names anymore and go to their channels. Hey, Morgan. Morgan's been so excited about these letters. I'm so glad Morgan's here. Okay, so here we go. Dear Bridget, thank you for writing to me. I cannot share my story with you of why I am here. However, I am writing to share with you what my life here is like. So I I thought that was interesting. I cannot share my story with you of why I'm here. Yeah. I'm in a federal prison, which is under a different set of directories from a state prison. I am housed in a max unit with 5 other women. None of them are on death row. I'm the only female in the federal system who is. I have my own cell with a shower and toilet sink. We don't share rooms, although I have in the past when we had more women here. I have a job. We do the laundry for 2 of the lockdown units. It's an all-day job. In my spare time, I work on crafts. Right now I am making a barn and animals for one of my grandchildren. I have 12. I have access to a limited email if you are interested. If you have an email address, I can get approved. Then it will send you the info on a convict's site where you would be able to send and receive emails from me. I have to pay a per minute charge, but it's free on your end. It would be cheaper and faster than the mail, although it is not instant. All of the messages wait until someone can approve them, typically once a day. You asked how the virus is affecting us, because I asked about the coronavirus. Oh, this is the second page. Let me pull it up. Why aren't you moving? You asked how the virus is affecting us. We are getting a sack of dry cereal, sack breakfast of dry cereal in the morning and a sack dinner of sandwiches in the evening. We are totally confined to our units, so I can't even go outside. This is prison-wide. So far we have had 1 case and it was isolated. The prison is getting us free phone calls and video visits for the time being. So really right now things are not too bad. I forgot no visitors at all for now. Well, I want to get this in the mail to you. Hope it helps in some small way. Take care, Lisa. And I don't have, and she didn't write her the date when she wrote this. So I'm just trying to have a little look on the envelope if I can see anything. No, there's no date. Unless no, I don't think I'm missing anything. I would have really liked to know the date. But, so that's the letter. The letter. That's the envelope. I can't really see anything about a date. I don't know if, yeah, I don't think there is. So, yeah, that's her letter. The interesting part is the beginning when she says, I cannot share my story with you of why I am here. However, I'm willing to share with you what my life here is like. So, I cannot share my story with you. And story, if you notice, is in, let me get it up again. It's in commas. So what do we think? Hey, spicy lady. Why should I be ready for tomorrow, Will? When did I post the letter to Lisa? I don't remember. I should have. It looks like April 5th, 2020. Hang on, let me see. Where can you see that? I can't see it anywhere. I've been doing them in batches. So, hey Beansprout. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Beansprout. Appeal. Okay. Okay. So I can't do that. I can't do that from here. Where does Lisa live? She lives in... Hey, Catelyn, how are you? In Fort Worth, Texas, in the federal prison there. Oh, the postmark with the wavy lines. Yeah, I don't get it. So that's just me. So, Daniel, that's actually really great. Oh, thank you, Ron. I sent a birthday card to Australia in January and it's not there yet. Yeah, our post... Hey, Jaina, how are you? Our post is so bad that I was sent something express from America in March and it's still in America. Like, the post all over the world is just a total mess. But so I've been sending the letters in batches. Now, I have sent to everyone that we had on our list that we wanted to send the generic letter to. So let me go back and read you. And then we're ready to do all the personalized letters. Okay, but what Daniel said is actually something I wanted to bring up. So Daniel said that I wonder if she would be willing to share things about her childhood. So, hey, old woman, from the little research I did do, Emily's been researching as well, which is awesome. She was actually apparently... Where's my thing? She actually had a very hard childhood. She allegedly was diagnosed with PTSD and pseudocysis delusion because she was severely sexually abused as a child. Apparently her father sexually abused her as a child, which is just horrible. So, but she apparently had some sort of delusion that she thought that she was pregnant and showed signs, but she wasn't. Because she actually had already had a tubal ligation. But so she'd apparently had a really, really horrible childhood. But so I don't know whether she'd want to talk about that or not, but it was a good point that you made. So let me have a look at the letter again. So I'll read out who I've sent to. We have sent to... I cannot find Luca Magnotta's address. If anyone... Hey, Kanga Blue! If anyone can find Luca's address, I can't find it. Haven't written to Chris Watts, Scott Peterson yet. I haven't written to any of those ones that we wanted to personalise, so I'll leave that out there. Let's have a look. Who have I actually written to, though? So we wrote to Lisa Montgomery, Charles Raby, Susan Smith, Charles Randolph, Donald Grant, Julius Bradford, Gregory Hunt, Cynthia Kaufman, Kenesha Barry, Troy Victorino, Lee Boyd Malvo. Actually, I have another list in my other room. I might go grab it. Barry Lucatus. Let me go get the list in my room, in the bunny room. I'll be back. This one's better. This has more. So, we have also sent to... Oh, Gail! Thank you. That actually will really help because every time I send letters. They're $3 each to send. I wrote to John Markwell, Tracy Hampton, Noel Dorball, Stephen Nelson, John Thusen, Naresh Nareen, Anthony Medina, Charles Flores, Jeremiah Jackson, and Daniel Eckersol. Now, John Markwell is very interesting. John Markwell didn't kill anyone. I was supposed to say talk amongst yourselves. It's very poor of me not to. But John Markwell is actually transgendered and is in a male prison. John identifies as female and is now using the name Ginger. So I thought that would actually be really interesting to talk to them about that and to hear about their perspective on everything, because that's very interesting to me. I don't know about you guys. Hey, Truth in Beauty, thank you for joining. Do you want me to write to you, Judy Ron? First, you have to get arrested first. I'm only writing to people in prison. And so these are the ones that we want to write to that are more sort of well-known. Scott Peterson, Jake Patterson, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, Patrick Frazee, Jody Arias, Ezra McCandless, Todd Kelhope, Darlie Routier, Nicholas Godejohn, Diane Downs, Dylan Roof, Lyle Menendez, Drew Peterson, Nicholas Cruz, Samuel Little, Brendan Dassey, Stephen Avery, Amber Geiger, Paul Bernardo, and Chris Watts. So, yeah. Hey, Morgan, thank you for joining the Respectful Stalker Squad. So for those that are just joining that don't know about it, we have memberships now on the channel so that there are different tiers. There's 4 different tiers. I tried to make them as affordable as possible. The basic one, you get daily video updates on stuff I'm working on, cases I'm working on, and bunnies. Because bunnies are very cute. They're very sweet. And I think it'll be really fun now that I'm rescuing bunnies. Well, not rescuing, I'm fostering rescue bunnies. So you can watch their journeys behind the scenes. And I'll share with you cases that I'm researching as well. So that's tier 1. Tier 2, you get, I've got to remember. I'm going to have to remember all of this. This is all new again. Tier 2, you get shout outs in videos. So all of the videos that I do, you'll have a shout out in them. Tier 3, members only live streams. Now, if you get tier, I was just going to say what tier is bunnies. Any tier is bunnies. If you get tier 3, you get tier 1 and 2 content as well as tier 3. Tier 3 is member only live streams, and tier 4 you get the All Things True Crime hand stamped keyring as well. There is actually a link that I think, is it in my description? Yeah, so Gail, if you go into the description of my video, it says join the Respectful Stalker community. If you click on that, if you're on a mobile device, it should take it to you to it. Yeah, so after Bella passed away, I wanted to do something that I don't think I could have done with Bella here. And so I decided to foster bunnies. And so I've also been helping with the admin side of things for them. I'm creating a directory for all Australian rabbit rescues. And I can actually tell you guys that it's incredible because so many people are adopting animals at the moment because of lockdown. I truly just hope that after lockdown we don't see an increase of dumped animals. I'm concerned about that. But honestly, guys, to foster an animal is so incredible and rewarding. So if you have space and some love, I think it would be really, really great. Shelters need fosters. Of cats, dogs, bunnies. Honestly, it's so rewarding. Night Duty Ron, yeah, I'd love that. I'd love for you to come on, or I go to you. That would be awesome. It's so nice to be back. I should have come back earlier, but everything happens for a reason, I think. Night Duty Ron, thanks for coming in. Thank you for sharing. How do you become a member? You, if you're on a mobile device, you can't see the join button, so go to the description of my video and click on the link that says join the Respectful Stalker community. Thank you, Truth in Beauty. No, it's really not cheap. I sent 10 letters yesterday, which was about 30 Australian dollars. Let me see what that is in American and see what you think, if that's expensive or not. Australian, $30. So it cost me $20 to send 10 letters. I don't mind doing it though. Oh my God, old woman. An eagle took a duck out of my yard yesterday. You've just reminded me of something. Marley, that's the best comment I've ever read. I'll turn it down a little bit. I can't hear how loud it is. I'll turn it down. So, old woman and everyone, there's something I didn't mention about the mice situation. For those that don't know, I have a mice situation in my home, and I'm humanely trapping them and releasing them. I accidentally killed two of them. Two of the mice. Oh, thank you, Morgan. Well, that means that I can write some more letters. I love it. I think it's so much fun getting these responses, and I want to write a letter back to her. So, no, Marley, I know that was meant with respect. It was the best comment. It was so funny. Thank you, Gail, for joining. Welcome to the Respectful Stalker gang. So, with these mice, I didn't intentionally kill them, but it's really funny because I've made so much effort in humanely trapping these mice and releasing them. Oh my gosh. So, a couple of my friends know about this. I'm now a serial mouse killer. I've released a lot of mice. I'm thinking, I don't even want to say the number because you'll think that it's disgusting. I've had 15 mice, at least. Because I think that because I've trapped 2 adults, I think that they had a litter of mice in the house or something. It's disgusting. Don't worry, I disinfect everything every day. But Joshua H., I'm just about to tell everyone that I'm a serial mouse killer. So I released these mice into the world to start a new life, and twice now I've released the mouse, and birds have come down and taken the mice and eaten them. And the first time I was in so much shock because my sister was here, and I was like, oh, can you come and see one of the mice be released? It's really cute because they sort of skip. And I released them, and then this bird just came down and ate it. So that happened a couple of weeks ago, and then yesterday as well. So I'm not confident about releasing the mice anymore. Because the birds just came down. It's like they knew the moment that I was releasing them. And it's so horrible to watch. And my dad was out there with me yesterday and he goes, don't watch, Bridget, don't watch. Because I just saw this bird just swoop down and take the mouse. And I mean, So now I'm a serial mouse killer. It's just I've worked so hard at humanely trapping these mice, and it turns out I'm killing them because. But it's their fault for then not hiding. They went onto a road. I mean, they were food. They were food. Easy selection, but it's just really funny. And then I fatten them up with peanut butter and then send them to their death. Oh, tawny frog mouths are beautiful. So yeah, I would love another cat, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But we've never had since we had cats, we never had a mice problem. But now we just have this issue, and I don't want to have to get a what are they called, a pest guy out. But if I can't get a handle of it, I think I've been a mouse detective. I've learnt as much as you possibly can about mice behaviour. Mice on death row, yeah. New channel idea, yeah, all about the mice. I actually have been documenting it and we'll be doing a vlog because on Easter Sunday, it was such a bad night. I slept from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. The rest of the time I was up because I had mice in my room. Emily, that's what I'm thinking. Bella probably helped keep them away because this happened right after Bella passed. And I hear that sometimes hay can attract mice. They don't eat it, but they nest in it. But there's no evidence that they're doing that. We have blocked off all areas that we think they're entering. I don't know. It's just this whole saga. But I have videos of them because on Easter Sunday, I was sitting up with the light on and they were running around my room. They had no shame. They were just... So I managed to trap them. It was just really funny. The Great Mouse Detective. Oh God, I couldn't watch that right now. It would be PTSD. Yeah, but they're so cute. Let me put a photo up. I love how this is supposed to be about the letter, but I'm talking about mice. But today's more of a catch-up. Anne-Marie, welcome to the Respectful Stalker gang, or community, or whatever. I don't know what we call ourselves. Mice move in during autumn? Well, they certainly have. Okay, let's pop up a photo of the mice. Image, mouse. But so we've caught mostly babies, only 2 adults. So I do think that they had a litter in the house. Oh, I'm going to have to screenshot this. But yeah, oh God, that was loud. I've been documenting for a vlog that I'm going to do about my broken toe and this cute little mouse that you'll see on the screen. I think they're cute. I would never touch one though. The noises are what get me too. That's why I was awake. I've been awake so much is because the noises freak me out. And then Zoraisha told me a story about something that happened to her father with a mouse, and it traumatized me so much that I can't sleep because I'm scared mice are going to run around me. I'm going to brag and say the numbers between 15 and 20 mice I've caught. So, and yeah, they multiply very quickly. They can have litters, up to say 15 per litter, and the pregnancy is only 3 weeks in gestation. They can have 10 litters a year. They can produce, one mouse can produce 300 babies a year. So I've been pretty aggressive with my mouse catching skills. So I do think that there's a new channel in this, or I'll put it on my second channel, all about mice. I've been watching mice videos on YouTube, I'll tell you that. Oh, Kanga Blue, you're going to hate when you see the videos I've got of them in. I had one on my flipping bedside table looking at me one night. I had to approve that comment, old woman. That's so funny. We don't have shrews in Australia, so I'm going to have to Google them. But if anyone has problems with mice, email me and I will teach you the ways of mice. Do not use cheese. Cheese doesn't work. You need to use peanut butter, and preferably crunchy peanut butter, because they love nuts. And I just smear it into the traps, and every morning I wake up. It's sadly it's become a routine now. I wake up every morning, I check the traps, I let them off, I let them out into the world, then repeat. It's ridiculous. So yeah, fun times. I'm going to take that off because I think that I'm going to trigger Kanga further. You'd move. I honestly can't eat peanut butter at the moment. The smell of it makes me sick at the moment. So 10 litters a year, yeah, up to 300 mice. One mouse can produce 300 mice. So yeah. So this was our letter. Back to what we were supposed to be talking about. This was our letter. I'm going to write back to her. What I will do is I'm going to write back and give her my email address so that she can approve that, so we can talk faster. She's never publicly stated, actually let me check, because there was, so she had a petition in 2012 for a statutory petition, and that was denied. So I think that because of her, what's the word? I've totally blanked on the word. Appeal. I think because of the appeals, that's probably why. I think you guys were completely right. She won't talk about it with me because of appeals. I totally sort of understand that. But I'm going to write back to her and see if we can continue to communicate. And when it comes to the other letters, what I think I'll do is, because I think that it would get a little too much if we sat here and wrote every letter out together. What I think I'm going to do is do a basis of a letter to certain people. So like, what did Lisa do? So Lisa Montgomery is the person that wrote back. She is the only American woman on federal death row. She killed Bobby Joe Stinnett in 2004. Bobby Joe was 8 months pregnant. She took the baby out of Bobby Joe Stinnett's womb and kidnapped the baby. The baby is now 15 years old. I don't think she's publicly spoken out at all. But she was safe, which is lovely. But this woman is on death row and obviously still working on appeals. I don't believe, from what I read, I don't think that anyone on death row, let me just double check. There hasn't been a female killed on death row in a while federally, I don't think. I read that somewhere. Let me go back and see if it was here. I can't remember where I read it. That's so annoying. But I did read that if she was actually put to death, that it would be the first in several decades. So very interesting. I want to do more research into the case, and I thought that maybe when they write back, I could do a video about what their she's 52 at the moment as well. I just learned, but I could do a video of what they are alleged or were convicted of doing. But I mean, on her computer, she was looking up how to do a C-section and how to get a birth certificate for an at-home birth. So, you know, that's pretty damning. But so what I'm thinking of doing is, say like we write to Jodi Arias, I was going to do like a basic what I would write and then do a live and see if you would add anything or take anything away. I think it would be easier to do that than to sit here and do it together because of the delay, and it would just be very painful for everyone. So what I think we'll do is I'll write some letters out and then come live and do that. But hopefully we get some more replies soon. Hi, Boxing MMA 365. Yeah, it is very interesting, isn't it? I don't know. I've always been fascinated to write to people. I didn't expect to get a death row pen pal. I wasn't expecting that. But I'm very happy I got a response. And it seems that she actually does want to continue to write. So we will continue to do that. And if anyone's going to do it, please do not use your actual address. Please do not do that. That's not safe. So I think I'm going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in and being so supportive. I have absolutely missed you guys so much. And we'll be back into it as much as possible. Boxing MMA 365. We're writing. I wrote her a letter first, and then she responded, which was nice. I'm hoping now we've had our first response, we might get more. So that's exciting. I don't know when I'll be back on. Yes, old woman, definitely, 100%. We know that they're very, very manipulative. Please go and check out my second channel, Beautifully Broken Bridget. There's a video of my foster bunny Chuckles, and you actually get to see where he ended up, because his adoptive mum and I still talk, and so you can see he's living such an amazing life. And I will have another foster bunny in 2 days' time, so I will show you that as well. So go and have a little look. I will be back very, very soon. My microphone should arrive next week, so I can do edited videos, but until then I will come live and things like that as well. And if you are a member, make sure you check the community post, because I'm going to cafes and restaurants are being reopened in Australia. That's exciting. That's just happened. When does that happen? Prime Minister Scott Morrison announced Australians will be allowed to have 5 visitors at home and 10 in businesses and public places under stage 1 of 3, I think they mean, of COVID-19 pandemic restrictions being lifted. Wow. Cool. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Please take care. And thank you to everyone who gave Super Chat and who became a channel member. I'm going to go and take a photo of the bunnies now and upload it to the community so those that are members can see the buns. But Love to everyone. The bunnies are going to the vets tomorrow for vaccinations, so if you're a channel member, I will post about how they go then. So if you want to join them and see how they go, you can join the first tier of channel memberships. And to do that, you just have to use the link that's in the description of the video or click the join. So much love to everyone. Please take care, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.